Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see how we go. Going to make this 400. It's a very small area that we want to enlarge. So it's nice and colourful, this one. You can hear all the squeaks, folks? It's not a good sound, but I mustn't waste any more room on this micro SD card on stupid noises. I mean, I know Konica Minolta can't do very good quality control, judging by this design. So it's their fucking problem, Konica Minolta. What they have to deal with when people like me get very angry at the fucking money fucking attitude that they've got of Shoei Yamana, the CEO, is in charge of it all. Anyway, what have we got? Harvest Snaps, Baked Pea Crisps. I found this on the ground and we're going to just use this in our demo. So I'm going to try and line up this picture, this lovely picture of the crops or whatever it is. You know how advertising is, they love to make things look really pretty. And anyway, enough of that. We're just going to put that down and see what we have. Chances are, I think we are going to have to make a master copy to enlarge off, because this enlargement isn't big enough. And this is a typical Konica Minolta thing. Stabilizing image, please wait. Okay, out it comes. Let's see what we have. Whoa, that looks nice. We've got to get rid of that writing and all that fancy stuff. We're going to have to make this one very big to get rid of all the unnecessary, unwanted bits. We just have to somehow decide where to put it. So we're just going to go to copied paper. We're going to throw this. This will obviously go in the non-recyclable rubbish, and we're going to take this beautiful picture, and we're going to hopefully try to enlarge off the letters and shit, and we're going to try and get the beautiful rolling fields that are in this picture to look really nice. So we're just going to cover up the ugly writing, the text of the picture, and we're just going to try and see what else we need to do with our settings. So looks like we're going to leave it as is. So let's see if we can make this into a really good image off this master copy. Running again at 400%. We might have to reduce it from 400 to something smaller. But that looks interesting. I don't know if it is. It looks a bit too big. Wondering if we can make it smaller, or maybe we're going to make it a bit smaller now. We're going to make this a little bit smaller. So we're just going to go here. And we're going to make it, we're going 300 that way. And 300. We're just taking 100% off, which is a large amount. Let's see if we've made this look better. It's not an easy one to do. It doesn't look that easy. But the colours are really nice. I like the colours in it. So let's see if taking off 100. Yeah, taking off 100 looks better. You can see the difference. That's the one we just took the 100 off. Wondering if we can go any smaller, or maybe if we go too small it's going to show all the irrelevant shit. So I'm wondering if we're going to keep it like this. And we're going to make this into it's not going to be the greatest mirror image. So we're wondering where the centre of this is going to go. I don't know if it's going to be all that good. So we're just going to go here, and maybe we're going to maybe make it even smaller. 200, and we're going 290 that way, and we're just going to leave 300. We're going to just take a bit more off, just a little bit. We don't want to get too cocky with it, so to speak, but hopefully this will improve it. 10% doesn't sound like much, but let's see if it's made a difference. We still have the whole page filling up. That looks interesting. So I'm trying to remember which part was 10% horizontal, so you can, yeah. Wonder if we're going to do anything more to this. We're just going to remove that. Wondering if we're going to trust my intuition and see if maybe we can improve on it, but don't get too carried away, folks. We don't want to ruin this, what we already have. So let's see how changing the position of our master copy has improved or made it worse. So let's see if our master copy has yielded a good result. It looks interesting. It looks like we've moved it down a bit. You can see there. Wondering if where our mirror image is going to be. I'm wondering if we're going to maybe tilt the original. Maybe I can tilt it. It's, you know, we're just going to use a bit of creative license, and we're going to tilt this image for a more interesting mirror image effect. So we're just going to tilt it. We're not going to just keep it like rolling hills. We're going to make this tilted. We're interested in an artistic result, not slavish reproduction. So let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better. We have a nice little triangular bit in there now, which will probably make a really good center for a mirror image. So I'm wondering if this is good enough. So now we've got a nice little diamond, quarter of a diamond. So we're going to try that again. This is probably not going to be the greatest demo on earth. I don't want to get too fussed. But at least we have something more interesting to look at than just rolling hills. We're going to make this look a lot more interesting than just rolling hills on a paddock, or whatever they call it, the crop. So that's that. It's not going to be a really good demo. Wondering if we're going to go stick with this. We're going to just run with it. We're going to just go and punch out our two mirror images. It'll probably look better once I've arranged them fully, because sometimes a mirror image doesn't look terribly good until you've actually put it all together and made it into a complete work. Sometimes you can't tell always whether it's going to look good or not. We'll soon find out. But it's an interesting piece of material that I found, however much that it's just a piece of refuse that someone left behind at morning tea or lunch. Probably a businessman or a businesswoman. Just because rich people are clean shaven and well showered doesn't make them against littering. Sometimes they litter, like at the Melbourne Cup Day there was apparently a lot of litter there. But enough about that. I think that looks interesting. That does look quite nice. So there you have it. It looks good once you've arranged them together. So now it's time to go.